So, I've had a few people ask me about how servo pulses work. So I thought I'd do a quick explanation. What we have here is our new audio servo board, and when I press a button, the phone outputs the servo signals that are necessary to control both this regular and this continuous rotation servo. And this board can control up to 8 servos with no microcontroller, using more or less standard Ppm encoding. So what this board is a Ppm to Pwm converter. So Ppm stands for pulse position modulation, and Pwm is stands for pulse width modulation. So if we zoom in on our oscilloscope here, what we see is a neutral servo signal. Now, a neutral servo signal is 1.5 milliseconds wide and occurs once every 20 milliseconds. So this width is 20 milliseconds here. So this bottom is the pulse that's actually going to the servo. So when I turn the servo clockwise or counterclockwise, the pulse gets wider or narrower. And you also notice that these first two pulses up here get closer together. So the pulse position modulation starts with this pulse, and then every pulse after that is decoded to a different servo. So it's the width between these spikes that determines the position of each servo. And that's how you can multiplex 8 servos over one audio. And this upside down wide pulse at the end is for resetting back to the starting position. So this is pulse position modulation, and this is pulse width modulation. And these are the two common types of signals you need to understand for working with hobby servos.